morning, everyone. Yes, it is the daytime. Yes, I am a little late. I overslept. And also, I am very tired. I came back from a 12-hour long drive. And I don't have any quirky costumes this year like last year. New TLSQ. The Tale of Pumpkin Journey. It's Halloween at Hogwarts. Help Hagrid prepare for this year's pumpkin-themed party, but beware of a scary story that might be more than just a story. Complete this spooky adventure for a one-of-a-kind Halloween outfit. I have seen the outfit. I know nothing about this TLSQ, which is good because I get to be surprised. But the outfit sucks and it's absolutely not worth a 4-day-long TLSQ. The only thing I know about this TLSQ is from the trailer that was released a couple of days ago, where your MC gets attacked by a pumpkin-looking ass. I don't know what that is. I actually finished the magical milestones early. Yes, I spent gems to do it. To get that black dress in the magical milestones this month. It gives me Wednesday Addams vibes. Like, I can't be the only one, right? Halloween candy! Halloween candy! Guys, this time Rekpek wasn't in the Great Hall because she was at the carnival watching me duel. I didn't lose any duels in front of her this time. It's just that I didn't play many duels. I didn't play in the carnival at all because I didn't care about the Halloween themed furniture. Halloween is one of my favorite times of the year. And it is not my headcanon that Halloween is also Rekpek's favorite time of the year. Yes, this is my video. We're gonna talk about Rekpek. I wonder what events the school has planned for Halloween. What about this Halloween? Like, it was that dancing skeletons one time. Honestly, most of the Halloween quests at this point have just been Merula messing something up and then we helping her not mess it up. Wasn't that what happened last year? When I had the nice cat costume? Oh my god. I don't have any costume this year. I wish I did. The Great Hall looks amazing with all of Hagrid's pumpkins. All the pumpkins at Hogwarts are grown by Hagrid. Like, literally, there is no exception to this rule. Is all my stuff turned on? Is my auto clicker turned on? Halloween at Hogwarts. Is there anything better? Certainly seem excited for the holiday tongs. Look, I am excited to just be off of college this week. I am making ghosts this year. I am making a drawing this year. Sarahi has been made a ghost. Rekpek has also been made a ghost. All that's left to do is make their bodies. Yes, I'm going to add bodies this time. And also the Pokemon that killed the two of them. Legends Arceus is, that's what Legends Arceus is about. Pokemon can in fact kill people. Pokemon have been giving the license to kill people. Hey, and by the way, the new Pokemon game Scarlet and Violet, it's about to come out in like 2-3 weeks. I wonder if I'll be able to get it because everything is late where I stand. By the way, I'm getting too excited. Look, I'm feeling very scatterbrained right now. I'm still so tired. Why not? Halloween is the best. There's food, sweets and parties. I think the food is the best part. And I can transform all I want and no one seems to mind. Okay, fair enough. This is always the best time of the year. That's coming from Ben, that's just, I mean, not year 6 Ben, but like any time before that. Some sort of dangerous, yeah, here we go. Some sort of dangerous threat always seems to pop up and we get to stand up to the evil. I would like that to stop happening. For the last 2 years, it's just been Merula being an idiot. That's true, fighting dangerous threats is the most fun of all. That's not fun. It was werewolves that one time. And it's not mere fun. It's our duty as brave and loyal friends. What are you people talking about? I've lost the plot already. Welcome all and happy Halloween. Alright people. With no voice acting, there is no cheer. We have many exciting events planned for this year's celebrations. But first, take a moment to appreciate the decorations around you. Each and every one of these lovely pumpkins were grown by our very own groundskeeper, Rubius Hagrid. That's what I'm saying. Every single pumpkin in the school is grown by Hagrid. We love Hagrid. Yeah, his actor passed away. RIP. Yay, Hagrid! And now for this year's events. First, Professor Binns has a special challenge he calls Bobbing for History. Oh dear God, here we go. Hagrid's pumpkins are really lovely and you can do so much with them. You can feed them to magical creatures. I do that with Barnaby all the time. Eating, carving, smashing. What's your favorite pumpkin pastime? Okay, so where's the option that feeding them to creatures with Barnaby? I don't like the taste of pumpkins. I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten the right kind of pumpkin, but I don't like the taste of them. So I think carving them would be best. I've always loved carving pumpkins myself. I have never carved a pumpkin because we don't celebrate Halloween. It's true, you can be creative and carve a scary face and the candle inside makes a spooky effect. But if I did carve pumpkins, I bet it would be fun. If not very difficult because they're hard to cut, right, aren't they? Plus you get to use a big sharp knife. Yeah, fair enough. And finally, this year's marquee event will be something entirely new, a pumpkin-themed party. Allow me to explain the details. Yeah, okay, so this quest is 4 days long, so I'm expecting entirely too many 8-hour timers. In order to retain my own sanity and the sanity of my viewers, who I'm sure nobody cares about energy sections unless there are any interesting lines, I'm going to be skipping over the energy section so I don't have to keep editing them. Ben is like, no werewolves or vampires? What's the point? The point is to have a fun party. Also, if it's a pumpkin themed party, I can't wear my Wednesday Addams dress. I have to wear the pumpkin themed dress from last year, which I love by the way. But I spent so many gems on this Wednesday Addams dress. I wanna wear it for this TLSQ. Hagrid is preparing a special crop of pumpkins exclusively for this occasion. Anyone who volunteers to help Hagrid with this pumpkin will receive 10 points to their respective houses. Thank you and happy Halloween. This is 10 points, it's not much. I've never been to a pumpkin themed party before. This could be fun. So let me guess, we're going to volunteer to help Hagrid. I had to imagine anything dangerous will happen at a pumpkin party. Well, there's TLSQ is called Tale of Pumpkin Johnny. I was hoping for some action, but yes, it could be fun. At least you appreciate the lack of action here. No, we are not. Can we not? Please? Can we please have one TLSQ where Merula isn't being an idiot? I suppose you're not excited about the pumpkin party. Maybe, and what of it? Doesn't Merula also really like pumpkin pastries? Also, this is probably an year 3 quest. Yeah, okay, Merula has the right to be an idiot this year. Nothing, I just knew you were children. Only a baby would enjoy something as silly as a pumpkin party. You're a baby. You are the baby here. Were you hoping for something more dangerous? Breaking into a crypt at Godric's Hollow perhaps? Getting blind again? I would think getting temporarily blinded by a goblin ghost would teach you a lesson. That's my point. She hasn't learned anything. She's going to be an... Why, you filthy. Calm down, both of you. There's no reason to fight. And about pumpkins of all things. I mean, Merula totally deserved that. If this TLSQ is once again about Merula being an idiot, why do we bother with Halloween TLSQs anymore? I'm simply saying that there's much more exciting things that can happen on Halloween. Yeah, sure. Like when Fenrir Greyback and his gang attacked the school in the middle of the Halloween thing. That was not fun. Kiara got injured. Now that was exciting. I mean, Ben did say no werewolves or vampires. What's the point? You both need to shut up. Certainly was excited, but I wouldn't recommend it. Cecil and I very nearly got ourselves killed. I thought Halloween was supposed to be scary, but there's nothing scary about pumpkins. This TLSQ was called Tale of Pumpkin Johnny. Where does the Pumpkin Johnny come in? He's been popping up in the Forbidden Forest and I don't like it. Wow, I sound really congested. I do have a bit of a cold. Not that much. That's not true. Anything can be scary under the right circumstances. When I was little, I was quite afraid of an old oak tree in our backyard. Oh, this reminds me of this story I read when I was a kid and I loved it. It was one of those required reading things, but I liked required reading in English. It was a story about a hollow oak tree that was used as a bus stop, and there were some creepy stories that it would eat up children if children waited inside it. I liked that story. I don't remember the details, but I liked it. Also, I need a quick opinion on this. Do you people want me to keep using the bow, or do you want me to go back to the flower? Or do you want me to alternate? What a silly thing to be afraid of, but at the time, it was very frightening indeed. Of course, you would be scared of things like trees and pumpkins, but I never would. You got blinded last year. What about you, Silvers? Do you think something as silly as a pumpkin could ever be scary? It goes against my morals, both as a person and as someone with actual competence, to side with Ben. I'm not exactly scared of pumpkins, but I agree with Ben. Anything can be scary under the right circumstances. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm afraid of pumpkins either, but anything's possible. You're both wrong. I won't waste any more of my time with you. Do us all a favor and go away. Yes, please. Thank you. Why does Merula always have to ruin everything? Because she does that. Pay no attention to her, Ben. She's only being Merula. She'll never learn. Sides Hadar gets herself nearly killed, still won't learn anything. Gets herself blinded and still won't learn anything. Merula is like the definition of a character who never grows up. Even MC has grown in the few years we've had MC as a character, and they have the personality of a brick wall. Well, whether pumpkins are scary or not, I could always use some extra house points. Yeah, perhaps we'll pay Hagrid a visit after this and see if he needs any help with his pumpkins. It's just 10 points, it's not gonna make that much of a dent. Sounds splendid, let's all go together. But I suppose we are Hufflepuffs. You have Jane as a prefect who always wants house points, so I guess. Yay, there is the Wednesday Addams dress. I like it. It's very pretty. Of course, Barnaby is already here. What was I expecting? I'm happy to see my boy. I'm not crying. I still have a cold. Hello all. Thanks so much for coming. Hi, Hagrid. Your pumpkins look great. Grew these ones special to be extra tasty. They'll be a hit of the pumpkin party for sure. I should have known you'd be here, Silver's always looking to please the grown-ups, aren't you? Why are you here? Then why are you here, Merula? Only because Professor Snape offered 5 extra house points to Slytherin if I showed up, so here I am. Did you work up your courage to come to the pumpkin patch, Copper? I'm not like that anymore, Merula. I've got courage to spare. This time I would let Ben and Merula throw hands right now, honestly. So you and Silvers are afraid of pumpkins. No one's going to make fun of you except me. Cut it out, Merula, and shut up. What? You both admitted it. You said pumpkins could be scary. Or have you changed your mind? We said could be scary. I'm willing to bet money on the fact she's the first one to get scared of Pumpkin Johnny, or the fact that she is Pumpkin Johnny. Pumpkins? Of course they can be scary. Have you heard of the player of Pumpkin Johnny? Thank God, finally comes up. That's what this whole TLSQ is named after. I don't think I've heard that name before. Then gather around, I'll tell you the tale. But be warned, once told, some tales can't be untold. Ooh, I love that. I like that. There's no point doing the energy sections where they're just gonna summarize the story. So Johnny was a student at Hogwarts who loved pumpkins. That's right, Srahi. He'd spend hours in the pumpkin patch caring for the school pumpkins. But the other boys weren't so nice. They were always picking on poor little Johnny. Then what happened? Are you sure you want to know? It's not a happy story. Well, we've got Merula over here. Or just tell us and be done with it. Very well, one day on Halloween, it happened. One of the boys struck Johnny with the Milo Force Jinx and trapped his head in a pumpkin. Yeah, we know that. Milo Force Jinx does that. That's hilarious. Not for poor Johnny, the other students starting to mock him, calling him Pumpkin Johnny. Johnny was so distraught he ran into the Forbidden Forest, never to be seen again. That's just sad. There's a sad story about bullying and why you shouldn't bully people. Merula, take notes! That's it. I thought this was supposed to be a scary story. The story doesn't end there, Merula. The next day, all the pumpkins in the castle were smashed to bits. And the students who laughed at Johnny started having awful nightmares. They dreamt Johnny was knocking just behind them with the pumpkin still on his head. But why is this pumpkin rotting? Pumpkin that gets stuck on your head with the Milo Force Jinx, it can rot. If they turned around, he'd strike them with the Milo Force Jinx, trapping their heads in pumpkins forever. Is that what happened to MC in the trailer? I would love it. I would love for the plot armor to be broken. Trapping your head in a pumpkin forever. That's not a pleasant thought. I hate the Milo Force Jinx, by the way, in the dueling club. It stuns you all the time. I hate it so much. The thing is, Pumpkin Johnny never really went away. To this day, they say if you knock on a pumpkin while saying Pumpkin's Johnny name 3 times, he'll return and he'll wreak terror on the school till those who summoned him have learned their lesson. Okay, first of all, how much money do you people want to bet that Merula does this during the party or maybe before the party? At any point during this TLSQ basically. And secondly, this is the Bloody Mary ritual, yaar. Knock on a pumpkin. You mean like, yeah, okay, so I didn't even have to wait. Merula, what are you doing? Just proving that you're all a bunch of silly children. And even Hagrid, which is a literal adult. I'll do it. I'll perform the ritual right now and summon Pumpkin Johnny. You know what? Go on, Merula, I dare you. You know what? Go on. Oh yeah, let's see what happens. Pumpkin Johnny. Pumpkin Johnny. Pumpkin Johnny. Nothing happened. I mean, sure, nothing's gonna happen till the sun goes down. Of course, nothing happened. It's only a story and I got you good. Nah, that's enough. You've plenty of work left to do here on the pumpkins. When we're done here, come to the courtyard tomorrow morning and I'll dole out your house points. Yeah, that is it. The pumpkins are smashed to bits tomorrow morning. That's what's gonna happen. Come on, take your bets now. Bet money. This is an easy TLSQ to bet money on. The pumpkins aren't smashed to bits. Okay, I am losing money. Okay, but at some point the pumpkins are going to be smashed to bits, even if it wasn't right now. It's just to win house points instead of losing them every time I knock something over. I bet Snape is the one who takes most of the points, huh? Now that's 10 more points to Gryffindor, 20 to Hufflepuff. Okay. 10 points to Ravenclaw. Happy for you. Okay, so is Barnaby anywhere here? Please, I just want to see my point. There are only 2 people in this entire game I care about seeing at this point, and that's Barnaby and Drakepick. Barnaby, who I get excited about every single time I see him, and Drake Pick, who's only here like once in a blue moon. She's here every Halloween, somewhere. This year she was at the carnival, and I scream. And every time I see Barnaby, I'm just happy. Penny is sad. Why is Penny sad? Are you sad about the boy that got turned into a pumpkin? Or are you sad that you didn't get any house points? Or are you scared about Pumpkin Johnny actually coming? Which one of these three things is it? Hey Sarahi, what is it? Is something wrong? You don't seem like your usual self, which is well, a joyful wall. It's nothing, Sarahi. I just had a terrible nightmare last night. Ah, nightmare. Fair enough. A nightmare. What sort of nightmare? It was about the character from Hagrid's story, Pumpkin Johnny. Oh, really? You want to tell me what happened? Might help you feel better. Alright, but don't blame me if you get scared. It was in my dream I was wandering the castle corridors. Ah, god damn it. Just summarize the story in one line. You don't have to make me click on you for 3 hours. I mean, this whole Pumpkin Johnny story is kind of a spooky campfire story. But it's not even that scary that it'll give you terrible nightmares. Is it that scary? Am I just desensitized to horror at this point? Because I watch a lot of horror games. I don't play them. Which is why I hesitate to say I'm desensitized, because when I play a horror game, I still get scared. Security Breach was not that scary and I got scared of it anyway. In my nightmare, I kept wandering the corridors. It was like they went on forever. The whole time, it felt like someone was behind me, but every time I turned around, no one was there. Then what happened? That's when I heard it, breathing just out of view. I turned around again and saw him, Pumpkin Johnny. He raised his wand and hit me with the pumpkin head jinx, but it wasn't a normal jinx, this one was permanent. Oh, what I saw in the trailer, was that a nightmare MC has? God damn it, I was kind of hoping the plot armor would be broken, but well, a nightmare also breaks plot armor, so it makes sense. I was trapped in a pumpkin head forever, that's when I woke up. I'm sorry you had such a terrible nightmare, Penny. It's not even that bad. Like, these kind of things happen, you kind of know it's a nightmare. Oh, I have not become desensitized to horror, I've become desensitized to my nightmares. Yes, that's what it is. I have nightmares a lot and I think they don't affect me at this point. But it was only a dream, right? Pumpkin Johnny couldn't possibly be real. Only a dream. Yeah, sure, it's only a dream. If that's okay, look, if Pumpkin Johnny does show up in this TLSQ, like actually, someone's just wearing a costume, it's just like Merula trying to mess with us. Because of course it would be Merula, she never learns. Of course not, it was only a dream. Pumpkin Johnny is just a character from a story. I hope that's true, Sarai, but honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Oh. Did I hear it? Do you have a bad dream, Penny? Stop at Merula, now is not the time. Ugh. I can barely believe it. You lot can't have to handle one spooky story. Penny! In Penny's defense, he really can't. You better watch out, Merula. Pumpkin Johnny is real, he'll be coming for you too. Then let him come. I'm not afraid of some pumpkin-headed boy. Merula, please do us a favor and just go away. Yes, thank you. Thank you for saying it. Fine, hope this doesn't ruin the pumpkin party for you. Well, I'm still excited for the pumpkin party. The pumpkin party, I was so looking forward to it, but now... Oh, come on, really? Just give it time, Penny. You might feel better later. I was about to go study with Thompson. Dude, please, stop it with going to the library for every single TLSQ. I'm so sick of going to the library. I can stay with you if you like. I'll be alright, Sly. Thanks for listening to me. I better get to the library. I promised Tom said help her with her apology. It's Halloween. You people want to study now? Oh yeah, I got 10 points. Yeah. Okay, nice detail there. This should be the last task for the first part of this TLSQ. What a nice day. Pity to be cooped up in this stuffy old library. That's what I'm saying. Studying is so boring. I wish something exciting would happen. That's what I'm saying. That being said, I really would like to go out for a walk. It's a really nice day. I hate to be cooped up in here recording a TLSQ. I will finish recording this. And I'm gonna take a bath, go take a walk, and then I'm gonna edit it. This video is gonna be late. And I'm sorry. But I really need to indulge. I wish I could study here all day. The atmosphere here is perfect. I mean, sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like libraries. I'm just really sick of coming to this one. Why are we here studying anyway? And I'm going to keep calling this just the Wednesday Addams dress. I know it doesn't look exactly like a Wednesday Addams dress. And personally, I am not a fan of the Addams family. So I don't even know exactly who Wednesday Addams is. But I looked at this dress and immediately I just thought, Wednesday Addams? Thanks for joining me, Sarahi. I was dying up here by myself. Why are you here? Of course, Tonks. How is the studying going? I see no books, which I see you're doing none of. I can get through over a dozen types of magical herbs and fungi before falling asleep. Huh? Falling asleep, I can't read. but I don't know how I make it through 1000. Oh, right. Is there anything about pumpkin-headed boys in there? I still thinking about the story Hagrid told. I suppose it was rather spooky. That story was literally nothing. You want to know a spooky story? The tale of the bloodthirsty broom that Barnaby told us. When was this? The curse-breaking adventures when we went on a Gringotts mission with Bill. That TLSQ, right? And that spooky story that Barnaby said, the tale of the bloodthirsty broom. Now that was actually spooky. I suppose I'm spooked out by anything that involves blood. That's not all. Penny had a terrible nightmare about Pumpkin Johnny last night. Why do I keep thinking about that one creepypasta? Every time I read the word terrible. There's this one creepypasta, I don't know what it's called, but its signature line is, "You've suffered a terrible fate, haven't you?" It is a Zelda or maybe a Link creepypasta. What is that creepypasta called? Bend Round? That being said, I have enjoyed reading about creepypastas lately. I suppose that would explain the nightmares I have had. Not that I've been particularly scared of my nightmares because I'm always kind of aware that they are nightmares. Something in my brain just kind of knows. Really? That's too bad. And Merula had to go and perform that summoning ritual, of course. It's the ritual. I even dared her to do it. Look, I don't think it's real, okay? Poor Penny, I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. For now, I've got 900 more magical herbs and fungi to learn about. I'll be here with you. Let's study. Why do we have to study? I don't want to. Okay. The montage is cute. Okay. Not doing it in the form of an energy section and just seeing it in the form of a montage. This is very cute. And talks is done. And I'm also done. Good night. That is so cute. Yeah, I'm also down. Talks is also down. Guys, how many hours have we been at this? So what I saw in the trailer was in fact a nightmare MC is having. Slightly disappointing, but okay. I was kind of looking forward for the plot armor of MC to be broken. Wake up! Wake the frick back up! Child! This is not the time to sleep. Okay, MC is also having nightmare and honestly, it does break the plot armor. I've been saying I want the plot armor to be broken, right? It does not break all the plot armor, but it breaks some of the plot armor and I'm happy with that. I suppose this is an interesting energy section, so I will not be skipping over this. This is a nightmare. Wake up! Yes, gnarly roots, there's nothing here. What are we doing? Honestly, being in the Forbidden Forest is a bit of a nightmare because Rohan. What am I looking for? This is so strange. What am I doing here? I don't see what I'm looking for in here. What am I looking for? Also, am I going to get a glimpse of Pumpkin Johnny while looking around? I would like that. Whoever's doing this, it's not funny. Whatever I'm looking for isn't here, or is it? I feel the urge to run, but I can barely move. You can walk around. You can run. Someone behind me? I have the most terrible feeling I'm being watched. Okay, I'm gonna do it. You suffered a terrible fate, haven't you? I don't remember going to the forest. I don't remember wanting to be in the forest because Rohan, he's behind me. He's behind. No, he's not. There's literally... What area of the Forbidden Forest are we in? I want to shout the necklace in the bush. But the fact of the matter is that there is no necklace and I cannot tell which of the bushes this is. I need to get out of here. Something's after me. You know what? The thing about MC is that someone or something is constantly after them. You'd think we'd be used to this by now. Sometimes I wonder if MC ever sleeps in our actual dorm. Yeah, that's what I saw in the trailer. Okay, you can wake up now. Pumpkin Johnny! Oh, sorry. Shh. You must be quiet. Students are trying to study. Yeah, sorry. I said that like 6 times. Sorry, Madam Pins. I don't want to hear excuses, Miss Silvers. What I need from you is to respect the library's sacred peace that you so callously shattered. What do you have to say for yourselves? Apologize, yeah? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb the library's sacred peace. Very good, Miss Silvers. In the future, I would ask you to reserve your outbursts for another time and place. Sorry. Are you alright, Sarai? Nightmare. That was not that bad. That was not that bad a nightmare. Literally, I've had worse. I think I need to go check on our friends. Well, we're going back to Hagrid's garden later to help him with the pumpkins some more. Let's go to Hagrid's now. I have a bad feeling. Okay, that nightmare was literally nothing, and MC got freaked out. I am this close to agreeing with Merula about you all being children. Spooky dreams aren't all you have to worry about as you start to investigate a tragedy that threatens your entire Halloween. It's a spooky campfire story. That nightmare was literally nothing. If this was what Penny got scared by, and this is what MC got scared by, what are you people? Okay, so I'm assuming now is the time when most of Hagrid's pumpkins are smashed. Is that what I should? Yeah? Alright, I'm in the bets. Give me my money back. Oh, this isn't good at all. Did we do this? Is it all our fault? Nah. Hagrid deserves better than this. Yeah, he really does though. Okay. This is happening in real time. Merula just freaking disguised herself as Pumpkin Johnny, and she's doing this. Another thing I'm willing to take bets on. Even if it isn't Merula, somebody has put on a costume to mess with us. Like Pumpkin Johnny as in the actual person is not real. Hagrid, what happened? It's terrible, just terrible. They were so young, so innocent. All me best pumpkins destroyed. Okay, I suppose that does throw a hatchet in our pumpkin party plans. And they were supposed to be for the pumpkin party, but now I can barely look at this mess. It's too painful. Oh, we can clean up here, Hagrid. Just leave it to us. Let's guide her yesterday. If you need me, I'll be in the hut. Come on, Fang. Oh no, the doggo's sad. But doggo gets sweet pumpkins. It's not that bad for the doggo. Okay, I'll shut up now. All of Hagrid's pumpkins destroyed. This is just like what happened in the story of Pumpkin Johnny. I shouldn't jump to conclusions yet. Better look for clues as I help clean up. I am so sure this is Merula just messing with us by putting on a costume. I'm sure the nightmares are real, but the actual Pumpkin Johnny isn't. Is this a bad time to mention I also had a nightmare about Pumpkin Johnny? You don't seem that freaked out by it. Well, this just gets creepier and creepier, doesn't it, Sarahi? Well, yeah. It's just I'm just wondering who put on the costume of Pumpkin Johnny in order to scare us. I need to find a clue in all this mess. We need to find it. So, can I just say something? Is this whole Pumpkin Johnny story like the Hogwarts version of a creepypasta? It's a pumpkin creepypasta. Much better. All we need are some new pumpkins and Hagrid's garden will be back to normal. Everyone, I found something. Where to find? There was a note stashed in one of the broken pumpkins. What does it say? A note? A whole note? It says Penny is first. Where is Penny? She's been holed up in her room since potions. That nightmare must have really got to her. That nightmare was not bad. Perhaps we should go check on her soon, if only to make sure she's alright. Did you say nightmare? That's so strange. I also had a nightmare about Pumpkin Johnny. I was in the potions classroom. I don't remember why. Then I felt like something was behind me. And I turned around and saw Pumpkin Johnny. He raised a wand at me and then I woke up. Oh! Wait, so the two of us had our nightmares about Pumpkin Johnny since Merula did that ritual. Well, there was also me. Did anyone else have a nightmare about Pumpkin Johnny? Now would be the... why should I keep it to myself? Well, I also had a nightmare about Pumpkin Johnny and it followed a similar pattern to Penny and Barnaby's. Creepy. But mine took place in the Forbidden Forest, not in the potions classroom or the corridors. Now it's three of us. Wait. Why are the areas for everyone different? Is that supposed to mean something? Now it's three of us. This is starting to sound like more than a coincidence. This Pumpkin Johnny stuff has become a bit too real for my taste. Should we tell someone about this? The teachers will probably have something to say about Hagrid's destroyed pumpkins at least. Let's get back to the school. Yeah, because the only thing I am concerned about is who put on the Pumpkin Johnny costume to mess with the pumpkins. All the other things we can deal with. I swear to God, if it's Merula, like putting on a costume to mess with people and she actually destroyed the pumpkins, I'm gonna be so mad. They say something wicked has come to our school. I'm sure the professors agree that this is just a spooky story and somebody is just using the Pumpkin Johnny name to mess with people, right? Halloween is getting more interesting. Yeah, well, good for you. You get to have the interesting stuff. Did you hear about what happened in Hagrid's garden? Sadly, yes. I was there. I cleaned it up. So, what's your consensus? Consensus? That's not the correct right word. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. It has come to our attention that a terrible tragedy has occurred in Hagrid's garden. One of his prized pumpkins were destroyed in a cruel act of wanton destruction. Thank you! If any of you have any knowledge of who is responsible, please report to a member of the faculty immediately. Merula! How much money am I willing to bet it's Merula? I don't have any money on me, but okay. Meanwhile, the school has taken measures to ensure that our Halloween events are not disrupted. Thank you! Unlike last year, you're actually making sure they don't get disrupted. Last year, Merula got blinded and he was like, let's cancel the feast. No, okay, I don't care about this topic section. I don't care. Just end this assembly already. The professors don't even mention the pumpkin Johnny thing. I think everyone is just convinced that it's just like a cruel prank. Rest assured, the pumpkin party will proceed as planned. Pumpkins will now be provided by Dagwood Pips, one of Britain's most distinguished pumpkin suppliers. I see. Remember, if you see any pumpkins around the school growing or singing to you, please do not be alarmed. Mr. Pips is known to enchant pumpkins to do more than nature intended. It's merely part of the fun of Halloween, okay? Terrible events! Unacceptable mess! This is like a past movie! Someone called Pumpkin Johnny has defaced the corridor walls and hurt an innocent girl. This is the equivalent of troll in the dungeons. There's a troll in the dungeons, except it's Filch. Assembly dismissed. Please retreat your houses back to their common rooms immediately. This is the equivalent of troll in the dungeons. Troll in the dungeons. There's a troll in the dungeons, except it's not Mr. Quirrell. It's just Mr. Filch. Back to our common rooms. Looks like everyone is flooding to the corridor. So, are we going to the bathroom? If we're going to the bathroom, I'm going to laugh. Let's go with them. We need to find out what happened. Huh. We're going to the corridor. It would have been so much funnier if we went to the bathroom. Oh, Penny. There is no way that Millefort's jinx is, she's permanent. Is that girl going to be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. Is this a part of the Halloween celebrations? Honestly, this looks kind of cool. What is that drawing? It's so creepy. Kind of cool, actually. It's been made of the insides of a pumpkin, which is kind of creepy, but it's kind of cool. By the way, that's Penny. And there is no way that Millefort's jinx is permanent. There is no way. She'll be fine by the end of the quest. Everyone keep your distance. I must examine this student. That's Penny. Everybody knows that's Penny.
Oh.
Well, it's Penny Hayward. She's been struck with the Millefort's jinx. Oh no, Penny. Why are you so alarmed? She'll be fine.
Oh.
I don't see any injuries. She appears to be unconscious. Students make way. I need to get Miss Hayward to the hospital immediately. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. She'll be fine. There is no way that Millefort's jinx is actually permanent. The pumpkin drawing is actually pretty good. It looks really cool. Honestly, you make that out of candy, you can put it as a cake topper. Penny was attacked. Sorry, this is terrible. So if Penny was the first, I'm guessing the next will be Barnaby and MC will be last. You do not touch Barnaby. Whoever touched Barnaby is going to catch these hands. And next will probably be MC, who will then probably avoid it and catch the killer. Not killer! The Pumpkin Johnny Scooby-Doo style. Professor McGonagall is taking care of her for now. We need to find out what happened here. What are you two still doing here? Can't you see I have a mess to clean up? Can you tell us what you saw here, Mr. Filch? I was making my rounds and happened upon the scene just as it appears now. I see. Do you mind if we ask a few more questions? Well, if it will get you to stop bothering me. Yeah, I think he's going easy on me because I helped him find Mrs. Norris like just a couple of days ago. And answer one question but make it quick. This mess won't clean itself. I want to ask about the drawing, but I don't know which of these options is the correct one, so I'll just assume it's this one. Was Penny unconscious when you found her? That's right, I found the poor girl lying on the floor with the pumpkin for a head. I checked to make sure she wasn't dead, then I ran to get help. Oh, and I found this note on the ground next to her. Are you about finished? I've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, thank you. Filch is going easy on us because we helped him find Mrs. Norris just a couple of days ago. Let's take a closer look at the scene and see what you can find. And not bother him when he's cleaning. It's a shame the drawing has to go because it's actually pretty good. It looks like this drawing was made with pumpkin innards. I concur. Also gross. No, that's fun. Come on. What about the note Mr. Filch found? It says Pumpkin Johnny is here to teach you a lesson. So, when do we get the question which we get to slap Merula? Oh, menace. not sure how to make out what's going on here, Sarahi. I can only make out one thing. My clock's battery is dead. I'm not sure what to make of what's going on here, Sarahi. If you have a working theory of what's happening, I'd love to hear it. Okay, so I don't get to see Merula, but we've been cursed, we are being pranked, something is after us. Look, I'm going to be the sensible person here. They're being pranked! I think they're being pranked and it's not very funny. Especially when it involves like actual destruction of pumpkins that Hagrid grew, and that makes me sad. That's an interesting theory. If this is all a prank, it's quite an elaborate one. Merula would go overboard for a prank. Honestly, if it's not Merula, I'm going to feel stupid. But it'll be the good kind of stupid. Like, I'm glad, Merula, you're not doing this. Like, I'm interested to find out who did this, but I'm glad it's not Merula. But, well, all of my brain power just says Merula right now. No matter what, we'll figure it out and put a stop to all of this. Agreed, no matter what happens, we'll stick together and see this through. I think we've done about all we can here. Let's go to the hospital wing and check on Penny. So, I'm sure Barnaby is next. So, I'm very certain that whoever is pranking us is going to catch these hands, definitely. See? She's already out of the pumpkin. By no means is that pumpkin jinx, Milford jinx, permanent. The situation just gets worse and worse. Are you kidding me? The situation is getting better. Now you people know that the pumpkin jinx is not permanent. I hope Penny will be back to her old self soon. Is getting pumpkin really this bad? I guess. I mean, I've gotten pumpkin so much in the dueling club, and I don't have the Milford jinx on this save file, so I can't turn anyone's head into a pumpkin. I would love to. I hate that jinx so much. It stuns me every time. And even back like 2 years ago when I did have that jinx on my old save files, it never used to stun the other person, but it always used to stun me. It rarely stunned anyone else. Penny, how are you? I'm fine, Sarahi, just a little shaken up. Your head's out of the pumpkin. That's already a step in the right direction. The fact that the Milford jinx that Pumpkin Johnny shoots is not permanent. What exactly happened to you? Madam Pomfrey told me I was hit with the Milford's pumpkin head jinx. Yes, we know that. That's the same jinx from Hagrid's story. Are you going to be alright? I should be fine. Milojor just traps your head inside a pumpkin. It doesn't cause physical harm. Doesn't seem that bad. All the jinx does is put a pumpkin on your head. It doesn't seem that bad. But it's different when it happens to you, Sarahi. Sorry. It was like the whole world went dark. I felt so helpless and confused. It was really scary. Madam Pomfrey asked me to stay in the hospital wing for a few days to ensure a full recovery. Penny, I'm glad you're not hurt. But when we saw you in the corridor, we didn't know what to think. I'm just glad it's not permanent. That's it. Sorry to worry you, Sarahi. I'll be alright, I think. Can I ask a few questions about what happened to you? I'll tell you everything I can remember. It's just... It was so close to what happened in my nightmare. Sarahi, I was so frightened. So am I to assume that mine's gonna happen in the Forbidden Forest? Where I don't want to go? Because there was anything that scares me, it's Rowan's death. Nothing else. Back when Rowan first died, like when it had just happened and we all as a community were still grieving, I did in fact have nightmares, like actual nightmares about it. I didn't wake up scared from those nightmares, I just woke up really sad, if I remember correctly. Just take it slow and start from the beginning. I did have nightmares after the chapter. It was really bad. Oh no, Penny doesn't want to come to the pumpkin party. That's when I saw it, a great big drawing of a pumpkin on the wall. And I felt like someone or something was behind me. I turned around and there was Pumpkin Johnny. He raised a wand at me. And yes, that's all I can remember. I must have fainted. Next thing I remember is waking up in the hospital wing. Your head was trapped in a pumpkin. Fair enough. I'll go chat with Madam Pomfrey and find out if there's anything else we should know. What happened was so close to my dream about Pumpkin Johnny, it was uncanny. I'm so sure this is Merula playing a prank. I know you told me it was only a dream, but I don't think I believe that anymore. It'll be alright, Penny. We'll find a way through this. But how? That's what we need to figure out. All I know is that the last place I want to go right now is a pumpkin party. I can't just stand there waiting for another one of us to get attacked. I need to do something to help. Barnaby's angry. We haven't gotten to see his protective side in a very long time. It's always been his dunderhead side, not his protective one. It is nice to have the protective one. Okay, when was the last time you told someone to calm down and they actually calmed down? Watch over Penny. Why don't you watch over Penny during her stay in the hospital? Wait, Barnaby is in the slight spotlight with his protective side. Oh my god, he's next. If that's okay with you, Penny. I don't mind at all, I would appreciate the company. Oh, but what if I fall behind on my schoolwork? I don't even have my spell books. Oh god damn it, I should have told him to get his spell books. Then that's what I'll do. First, I'll go and get your spell books, Penny. Okay, he knows. He knows. Thanks, Barnaby. I left my spell books in potion stuff. Oh, yeah, he's next. Merula, I swear to god, if it's you, you're getting slapped. You do not touch my boy. You do not touch my boy. Then I'm off to get them for you. I'll be right back. He won't be back. He'll be back with a pumpkin. You're really not coming to the pumpkin party, huh? After what happened, I just don't think I can enjoy pumpkins the way I used to, Sarahi. At least until this pumpkin prank has been over and done with, she will not come. I understand, maybe if I can stop whoever attacked you, you'll feel differently. I hope so. Right now, I just have a bad feeling like there's something after us. The something that is after us is just Merula. I swear to God. We found something. Madam Pomfrey was studying the pumpkin that had trapped Penny and she wanted to notice what? It says Barnaby is next. Okay. It says Barnaby is next. It says Barnaby. I do it! Merula, I swear to God, if it's you, you do not touch my boy. I swear. And he went to the potions classroom. Like, I swear. Here is Barnaby. You probably shouldn't let him go anywhere on his own. Well, god damn it, he went to the potions classroom on his own. Oh no. My boy! I abandoned my boy! Oh, Sarahi, make sure Barnaby is alright. Of course, that is my sworn duty as Sarahi Silvers, to make sure Barnaby is alright. I need to get to the potions classroom straight away. I abandoned my boy! I abandoned my boy! I knew this would happen! Oh, my boy! My boy! Come back! The school is buzzing with rumors of Pumpkin Johnny. Is no one safe from his terrifying attacks? Wait, well, oh, okay, let me just say this. If Barnaby is getting the one pumpkin right now, that sounds so wrong. Then I'm next. MC is next. I'd like to see Merula try whoever this dunderhead is. Barnaby, come back, come back, come back, come back. I abandoned my boy, please. Okay, his head is already going to be in the pumpkin by the time I get here. Barnaby! Yep, there we go. Barnaby! Oh no, my boy! Oh no, Barnaby! My boy! Are you okay? Barnaby, are you alright? Wake up! He's conscious, he's moving. Oh no, my boy! Ah! Pumpkin Johnny, come back to Gloat High. We'll see about that. Yeah, he's angry. No, Barnaby, it's me. Barnaby, it's me. Ah, of course. I'm going to get you back for what you did to Penny. Barnaby, it's just me. My boy, it's just me. You're going to hurt yourself. I need to get Barnaby to calm down and keep him from destroying the classroom. My boy is angry. He's in his angry mode. Barnaby! I am perfectly fine with Barnaby being in angry mode. It's been too long since we got to see him in angry mode. The last time we got to see him in angry mode was like, year 5? When everyone was arguing in the library. But Pumpkin Johnny, I swear to God, you're going to catch these hands. You do not touch my boy. He's very angry now. How dare you sneak up on me like that? How dare? Like really. That one's for Penny and this one's for me. Can you calm down just because I am the one who's here? Professor Snape will never forgive me. His precious ingredients are good. Look, the most that will happen is that we lose a couple of house points right now. I am not Pumpkin Johnny. Barnaby, do you not recognize the sound of my voice? Barnaby is more than a little confused right now. Yeah, my boy is losing his mind. He's angry and he also can't see. Okay, Barnaby, you're losing your mind. Please calm down. My boy, please calm the frick down. That's what you get, Pumpkin Johnny. Okay, look, really sorry about this, Barnaby. Calm the frick down. Wait, is Petrificus Totalis really necessary? MC, come on! That's not necessary. Barnaby, it's me, Sarahi, your friend. Calm down. Sarahi, is that you? Now you realize? When did you get here? You just missed Pumpkin Johnny. Shut the frick up, it's been me the whole time. I came to check on you, but it looks like I was too late. Hold on, let me undo my spell. It didn't petrificus his mouth, apparently. Calm down! It was horrible, Sarahi. As soon as I got here, I had an eerie feeling someone was behind me. I don't know who that was, but it wasn't me. Stop attacking me! My boy! My boy, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I mean, actually hurt. When I turned around, there was Pumpkin Johnny. He had this awful pumpkin head, all wrinkly and scarred. He raised his wand and cast pumpkin head jinx on me. I guess I must have fallen and hit my head after that. Is your head alright? Is your thick head alright? I love you. I think this pumpkin absorbed the blow. I'm alright, Sarahi. Yeah, why were you attacking me? Sorry about attacking you just now. I appreciate you coming to check on me. I can tell you are smiling, but why did you attack me? Don't worry about it, as long as you're okay. Come on, let's take you to the hospital wing. I'm fine, but I think I should go to the hospital wing. I'd like to get this pumpkin off. I'll bring Penny spellbooks too. Let me do that. Let me do that. Good, I guess that's settled then. You just keep... And after this, I really don't want to go to the pumpkin party. Okay, I gotta be the empathetic one here. I cannot be selfish with that boy. I don't blame you. After what just happened, I don't blame you. I just can't get excited about pumpkins that they keep attacking me, Sarahi. It's not over yet, Banpi. We still have time to save Halloween. While you and Penny recover, not pumpkin. The rest of us will gather in the courtyard. I mean, the sad part is I don't get to hang out with Barnaby for the rest of this quest, but okay. It's time to get to the bottom of this once and for all. Because I'm next. They'll find a note inside Barnaby's head that says I'm next. I'm having a lot more fun with this TLSQ than I thought I would. Did you hear about Pumpkin Johnny sighting by the forest? Yes, I've been seeing it for a month. Or however long it's been there actually. What if I'm the next to get pumpkin? Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm next. I am looking forward to, you know what? I'm looking forward to it. What type of name is Pumpkin Johnny anyway? Okay. Okay, so Barnaby is recovering. I don't care who Pumpkin Johnny is, but you really went after Barnaby and you're catching these hands. Once Barnaby finally recognized me, I was able to help him to the hospital wing to get the pumpkin off. So now 2 of us have been attacked. And did you hear? Rumors about Pumpkin Johnny are popping up all over the school. There have been more sightings too, even the teachers are starting to get worried. Really? Adults? I don't think there can be any doubt about it at this point. Pumpkin Johnny is a very real threat to us. There's pretty no doubt, Ben. This could all be some elaborate hoax, which I'm sure it is. Tonks asked me for my theory after we found Penny. I told her I thought we were being pranked. Sounds like we're on the same page, Rai Silvers. Yeah, I agree with him. This is a prank. Someone just put on a costume and is doing this for some reason. And I'm willing to bet that it's Merula. Because she always does stuff like this. For the time being, I think we change our focus to gathering information. We'll split up and investigate multiple leads at once. But we'll cover more ground this way. But shouldn't someone look inside Barnaby's pumpkin head and see if there's a note? It says that Sarahi MC is next. First, let's assume Pumpkin Johnny is real. In that case, what's his goal? The note Mr. Filch found said that Pumpkin Johnny is here to teach you a lesson. What that lesson is exactly, I'm not sure. But by the way, they never a bad guy says like, I want to teach you a lesson. They never specify what lesson they want you to teach. Then that's what we need to find out. If we're under some kind of curse, this may be the only way to break it. Does Pumpkin Johnny want an apology? I'm sorry you were bullied all those years ago. When there are ghosts, sometimes all they want is an apology. From anyone. Even if it's not the person that bullied them. It just makes them feel better and allows them to move on. Now let's assume the possibility that Pumpkin Johnny is an elaborate hoax. If that's the case, who could be doing this? Who has the resources, the time and the desire to pull this off? Merula Snipe! I've been yelling that since we started. All signs point to Merula if you ask me. Only she would be this devious. That's what I've been screaming. If Merula isn't the next one to get pumpkined, I bet it's her. What are you doing here, Merula? Can't you see this is a private meeting? I can stand anywhere I want, Copper. You can stand anywhere that isn't near us. I came to Dr. Sarai, but I suppose I'd better say this to all of you. I owe you an apology. I never should have performed this summoning ritual in Hagrid's garden. It's Merula! It's Merula! It's Merula! It's Merula! It's Merula! She would never apologize. You, Merula Slide, are sorry about something. Hard to believe, I know, but I've had a change of heart. That and last night I had a terrible nightmare about Pumpkin Johnny. I still think it's Merula. She is guilty unless she's proven innocent. Look, Merula has done too much crap in the school to not get my immediate suspicion. Whatever he is, I think he's out to get me. Whatever you have going on, I want in. Are you behind this? Are you behind all of this, Merula? How do we know this isn't part of an elaborate prank? Why would I go to so much trouble, Silvers? Believe me, I've learned my lesson. Oh, hi. Pumpkins are quite scary, especially if you have a nightmare about them. I still think it's Merula. And whatever's happening now, it's more than just a spooky story. I still think it's Merula. But I guess she gets a bit of a pass. Fine, you can listen in as we talk about our next move. Still have my eye on you. But we'll be watching you. Alright, here's what we'll do. Wait. These guys make a good point. Dagbird Pips, the person who is supplying the pumpkins for the party. We didn't think about that. It's decided. We'll split up to pursue multiple lines of inquiry. I'll take Merula because I don't trust her. when you operate, you will operate assuming that the story of Pumpkin Johnny is true. And let's check to the library and see if we can find any evidence of a student named Johnny. There must be something in the school records. I'm curious about the lesson from the Pumpkin Johnny story too. You will keep going with your theory that this is a hoax. In that case, we find out who did this and how it was done. I know a few people who would be proud to be part of the prank this big. I'll ask around and see what comes up. Talks, you have your own theory, right? Find out if this Darkward Pip's character is trustworthy. Merula and I will circle back to the potions classroom and the other scenes to see if we missed any clues. The note that says I'm next. Even if I assume it's not Merula, I'm still the one that's next. If any of you get the chance, tell the teachers what we're doing, though I doubt they'll believe us. I'll have a good plan, Sir Silvers. Let's go. Honestly, this is one of the better plans we've come up with. Silvers, before we go to the potions classroom, I have a favor to ask. I left my favorite copy of the Tales of Beetle the Bard in the dueling room. I want to get it back as soon as possible and I don't want to go anywhere alone. Now who's being the baby? Fair enough, I'll do it. So you want me to come with you? Yes, if it's not too much to ask. You sure? Sure, Merula, I'll go with you. You're just not allowed to make fun of anyone being a baby anymore. I'll go with you, but part of me still thinks you're behind all this, Merula. I'll be watching you every step of the way. I understand, Silvers. Let's go there right away so we can continue our investigation. I got my eye on you, Merula. Because you're this close to catching these hands if you were the one that hurt Barnaby. Why did you have a copy of Tales of Beetle the Bard in the dueling room? Also, was your nightmare in the dueling room? Even if it was, it doesn't make sense. I was the third person to have a nightmare, so I should be next, right? There it is, there's my book. It's got a note in it. The book has a note in it. Thanks for coming with me, Silvers. I never thought I'd be afraid of pumpkins, but here we are. All this Pumpkin Johnny stuff is spookier than the Warlock of Fairy Heart. I'm glad you found a copy of Tales of Beetle the Bard, Merula, but we should get going soon. All goes to show that you shouldn't mess with things you don't understand, like the Tales of the Three Brothers. Wait a second, there's a note in my book. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A note? What does it say? You couldn't spare a note for me. You had to put us both together. Pumpkin Johnny. I'm offended. It says Sarahi and Merula are next. I'm so offended. What is it? Behind you. We're in the dueling room. Also, this is not where my nightmare took place. My nightmare took place at the Forbidden Forest. This makes no sense. Wait, what? Where am I? Guys? I must have been hit with the pumpkin head jinx. God damn it, now I can't go to the... Because Merula jinx us when I can barely hear anything. Oh, so you can't hear in the pumpkin. Okay, that's scary. We need to find our way to the exit so we can call for help. Under normal circumstances, this would be like a glitch, but we legitimately can't see anything. I was supposed to be next on my own and it should have been in the Forbidden Forest. Pumpkin Johnny is stupid. Get out. Guys, what am I supposed to click? How am I supposed to know where I'm clicking? Let's with the chalkboard. Okay. Hi, Merula. I think Merula is cursing loudly in that pumpkin. This was the shield. That's the dueling plaque. You can feel the intricate metalwork. I could never read what's written on this chalkboard anyway. I never have. It's a tally mark system. Which side of the room was the dueling plaque on again? Guys, what am I clicking? Oh my god! This is like a glitch, but it's completely intentional. It feels like the suit of armor, but which one? The room is full of them. If I keep following the wall, I might find the exit. I have come up with another theory. Ismelda is Pumpkin Johnny. Why? Because Merula had this really evil smile on her face just before she got pumpkined. Which is very sus. It is very possible that she's collaborating with Ismelda. And she told Ismelda to make her a victim as well so that she wouldn't seem suspicious. I think this is the exit. Sarai Silvers, is that you? You've been pumpkined. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here. Merula is here too, by the way. Merula too. I guess she's not behind all this after all, Sarai Silvers. I still think she is, just indirectly. She made this plan with Ismelda maybe, and Ismelda is the one wearing the Pumpkin Johnny costume. Come on, Sly Silvers, I'll guide you and Merula to the hospital wing to get those pumpkins off. Well, at least we found Tulip. Sly Silvers, you're alive! Recording wasn't stopping risk, so I stopped the recording before it stopped itself and corrupted the video file. I think I really dodged a bullet there. Okay, I'll get this one again. Sly Silvers, you're alive! I don't think I was ever in mortal danger, Tulip, but it is a relief to get that pumpkin off my head. And by the way, I just noticed Merula back there. My camera is probably in front of her head. I can't believe both you and Merula were attacked. What happened? Did you see Pumpkin Johnny? Yes, and it was pretty scary. I wasn't sure if we were going to make it out of the dueling room. You guys just got pumpkined, and MC, you have been in more dangerous situations. Good thing you all came along to save us, Tulip. You were making your way out of the room already. I just noticed you at the dueling room doorway. I guess we can officially cross Merula off our list of suspects now. I'm still sus. She was smirking so evilly before she got pumpkined. I'm sus. Needless to say, Merula and I didn't find any new clues. How did the rest of you do? Everyone tried their best, but nothing. Nothing major. Here's what happened since you were pumpkined. Okay. I didn't faint. I was still conscious that whole time. Everyone's in the hospital wing. But I guess this is a visual reminder of how many people have been pumpkined. Penny, Barnaby, Merula and me. Thank you for slightly breaking MC's plot armor by having them get pumpkined. Now that Merula got pumpkined, I'm starting to wonder if this is a hoax at all. It definitely is. I have a theory that Darkwood Pips is behind this whole thing. I don't think so. I keep thinking about the lesson from Hagrid's story. My friends are busy while I was out, huh? I guess she's not. I still think it is though. At least I haven't had any new nightmares. You'll be happy to know that I'm not falling behind in my schoolwork. Hey Penny! We do not care about schoolwork. I still think it's Merula. In some way, shape or form, it's still Merula. I still think that. So let me get this straight. Pen, you weren't able to find any evidence of a student named Johnny ever getting lost in the Forbidden Forest. That's right, there's nothing resembling the Pumpkin Johnny story in the school records. That said, Hogwarts is a very old school. It's possible the records don't contain everything. Well, thanks for looking. I'm still convinced that Pumpkin Johnny is real and that we summoned him. Penny and Barnaby feel the same. Really, Barnaby? I was thinking about the lesson from Hagrid's story too, and... Hold on, Ben. It's my turn to give Sly Silvers an update. I asked around the school talking to everyone who could be doing all this, but no one has a clue. And with Merula getting pumpkin too, I'm starting to wonder if this is a hoax at all. Ismelda? I have a theory too. Hear me out. There's this Darkwood Pips character, right? Professor Dumbledore mentioned him at the assembly, yes? He provided replacement pumpkins after Hagrid's were destroyed. Turns out Darkwood's a big name in the world for pumpkins. Hogwarts could be great business for him. But if he destroyed Hagrid's pumpkins to get rid of the competition and created a pumpkin-human hybrid. Wait, slow down. Tonks, a pumpkin-human hybrid? What? Mr. Pips is known for enchanted pumpkins that sink and glow. Pumpkin Johnny could be his latest creation. I see. Well, that is an interesting theory. Thanks for all your hard work, everyone. I don't think it's Darkwood Pips, really. What do you think about all this, Rahim? Which theory is most promising? Hoax. I think this is all some kind of elaborate hoax. I'm sticking to the fact that this is a hoax. And it might be Ismela. And if that's the case, then whoever pulled this off is one of the best. So far, they've covered their attacks brilliantly. There's one other thing you should know, Sly Silvers. There have been even more sightings of Pumpkin Johnny since you were pumpkined. And almost all of them happened at the edge of the Forbidden Forest because that's where I was meant to get pumpkined. I see, and that's where we need to go next. No matter what, I'm not giving up until we've stopped Pumpkin Johnny. Come on, everyone. This is a fun TLSQ. You and your friends make one last effort to solve the mystery of Pumpkin Johnny and save Halloween. That's where I was meant to get pumpkined, the Forbidden Forest. It was not supposed to happen in the dueling room. I was supposed to get pumpkined in the Forbidden Forest myself and then Merula in the dueling room. It's just that if Merula is not putting on the costume, then maybe Ismelda is. Alright, everyone. Either all of us get I wanted to sound really cool, but okay, everyone, either all of us are getting pumpkined here or just me. Again. It's been hours, but we haven't found a thing. Aside from us, the only sightings of Pumpkin Johnny were at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. In the story, the Forbidden Forest is where Pumpkin Johnny came from. There must be something out here. Like what? The necklace in the bush? Tonks is already looking in there. And in my own dream about Pumpkin Johnny, I was searching an area of the forest just like this. I know, but the Forbidden Forest is huge. We can't keep searching forever. Do you really think that tromping around here will do us any good, Sly Silvers? Of course! Of course I do. Come on, everyone, cheer up. We can do this in my baby school's only hope. I mean, not to be dramatic, but okay. You never give up, do you, Sly Silvers? Not even a little bit. Who's going to save Hagrid's pumpkin party if not for us? If it's to save Hagrid's pumpkin party, I'll walk all the way to Azkaban. We don't need to. You wouldn't be able to walk to Azkaban to It's in the middle of the I know, but it was a figure of speech. Hey, a note! You guys searched for hours and you didn't see a note? Wait, what's this? Note! It's a scrap of paper and it looks like the same parchment from the other Pumpkin Johnny notes. Finally a clue. You guys looked around for hours and you didn't see anything? Everyone searched the area. There might be something to find here. But what's in the note? What does the note say? No! What's in the note? MC holds the power of the sun in the palm of their hands. There it is, the Pumpkin Johnny costume head. That is so clearly a costume. Guys, everyone think there's something hidden behind this fallen tree. The head of Pumpkin Johnny. The guy's dead. It's Pumpkin Johnny. No, it isn't. It's a costume. So that means someone has been dressing up like Pumpkin Johnny. I knew it was a hoax the whole time. I've been saying it since the start. I guess you were right, Star Silvers, and even I had started to doubt. This was looking like a hoax after all. How can this be? The nightmares, the summoning ritual, all the attacks. Can it really just be a prank? Seems to be that way, although there's still plenty of unanswered questions. I feel like such a fool. What do we do now? Someone left this costume here and we need to find out who. But we've already been in the forest for hours. It's getting dark. You're right, we need to think of a plan. But it's not safe to stay out here too long. Let's go back to the school for now. We'll meet in the artifact room later to discuss our next move. Are we taking the Pumpkin Johnny head? And let's take that costume with us, yep. Yep. My theory is still the fact that Merula and Ismelda are in on this. Ismelda is the one dressing up as Pumpkin Johnny. And that Merula asked Ismelda to hit her also, so that no one would suspect Merula. I think it's Merula and Ismelda together on this. We need to find out who hid this Pumpkin Johnny costume in the Forbidden Forest. Whoever is behind this has been clever enough to not get caught so far. Then we need to think of something equally clever in order to catch them. Let's discuss our options. Let's spend and waste some time discussing our options. Skip! Alright, here's the plan. We'll return to the forest and hide near where we found the costume. Then we'll wait for whoever did this to return for it. And that's when we'll turn the tables. Exactly, one of us will dress up in the Pumpkin Johnny costume and give whoever did this a good scare. That'll teach them a lesson to mess with us. Should we cast the pumpkin head jinx on them too? A good scare is probably enough, but I appreciate the thought. No, we're putting the pumpkin head jinx on this person. I don't like this. Weren't you all listening to the Pumpkin Johnny story at all? No. So what's your suggestion? The whole point was that it's not right to pull mean tricks on people. Because you might hurt someone and whoever you hurt will want to hurt you right back. Never ends. He's got a point. That's a great idea, Ben. Let's prank them in a way they'll never forget and really teach them less. No, I think that's not the point. No, that's not what I meant at all. I just don't think I can get behind this plan. Shouldn't we go tell the teachers what everything we learn? We'll get in trouble for going to the forest. If we go and tell the teachers that we were wandering around the Forbidden Forest without permission, yes. If we go and tell the teachers we were wandering around the Forbidden Forest without permission, we could be the ones to get in trouble. They might even think the Pumpkin Johnny costume is ours. Well, we can't have that. I suppose we should at least catch the real perpetrator first. We can think about the pranking later. I won't try to stop you, but don't even think of asking me to get into that costume. You won't have to, Ben. I'd love to dress up as Pumpkin Johnny. Hey, what about me? To be honest, Onside, I'd be afraid you bumping into things if you wore the costume. I see your point. Let us decide it. Tulip will dress up in the Pumpkin Johnny costume. We'll meet here tomorrow and then go hide to the Forbidden Forest. It's time to show whoever did this what a good scare really looks like. Spring the trap! Spring trap! Okay, my money is on Ismelda. I'd like to see who it is. Hello everyone! Tulip, you look great by the way. Is everyone ready? Whoever is behind all of this will be back here sooner or later for the Pumpkin Johnny costume. That's when we spring the trap of the spring trap. Never mind. Wait, I think I heard something. Hide! Guys, hide. There could be a perpetrator. Everyone, find a place to hide. We are terrible at hiding. I know it! Merula just made herself look like the... Merula, she was behind this all along, but she wrote pumpkin with me in the tuning room. That's Merula along with Ismelda. I am so sure of this. I know it! I freaking know it! No one even suspects okay, not the beginning, but when Merula got pumpkined, I was so sure. She was smiling so evilly. I was so sure. Like, Ismelda. She's collaborating with Ismelda on this. And she made herself look like a victim. I knew it. I guessed it before it showed up. I win. I guessed correct. Give me my money. Your plan is going so well, Merula. No one suspects us anymore. Having made us in that costume and cast smaller efforts on both you and Silvers was a stroke of brilliance. I knew it! I knew it! I knew I should keep being sus on Merula. I am brilliant, it's true. It was the only way to get Silvers and her friends off our backs. But I'm not done yet. We have a few more of those fools to pumpkin before I'm through. I know it! I'm smart! Oh, you're through, alright? You heard Barnaby also. You're about to cast these hands. No, Ben, you can't stop me. Oh, you're through, alright? You're through, alright? It's Pumpkin Johnny! I knew he was real! I knew it! God damn it, Ismail, you twisted her ankle, now I'm not allowed to hurt you. Ismail, you're not getting me, Pumpkin Johnny. Alright, she knows wondrous magic. Flipindo! God freaking damn it. Merula, I swear to God, hey, that's enough. I knew it was you the whole time. I knew it. Calm down, Merula, it's only us. You? I knew that. I wasn't fooled for a second. Yes, you were. We saw. And Ismanda, you too. I knew it. I knew it was them the whole time. Are you alright, Tola? Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little bruise from the fall. Could have been worse. I'm glad to have that pumpkin head off. It smells awful in there. Because Ismelda's hair smells. How dare you fool us like that? Excuse me? You started it. It's over, Merula. We knew it. We know it was you who was behind the Pumpkin Johnny attacks. And now you need to complain about how and why you did all this. Or you're catching these hands. Well, honestly, you're catching these hands anyway. Sadly, I don't know how to crack my knuckles. But I'm pretending that I do. I knew it was her the whole time. Why would you do this? The whole school is in an uproar. You destroyed hundreds of pumpkins. God damn it! I'm glad we're out of that costume. You can't see anything in there. Ismail and I took turns scaring you and your friends. I don't know about the taking turns. But it's so close to what I guessed. I just knew it. I knew it. Tulip could have been her. I'm lucky the pumpkin cushioned my fall. How does it feel to be the one who gets scared? Hey, how does it feel? When I summoned the ritual in the Hagrid's garden, I knew I had you. I was amused the whole time. Merula got pumpkin on purpose to throw you off. She's a genius. I knew that. She's not a genius because I could guess that. She was smiling so evilly. I knew it. I have a twisted ankle. I need medical attention immediately. As someone who is currently also suffering from a twisted ankle that won't heal, I know that's painful, and therefore, Ismelda gets the pass to go to the hospital wing and get her ankle treated before I throw hands with her. I hope you both know that you two suck. Alright, you scared us? Is that what you want to hear? You want to know why you did all this, Merula? I started in Hagrid's garden when you told the story of Pumpkin Johnny. I knew I had a chance to give you and your friends a real fright. So we had the costume made and started taking turns scaring you and your friends. So the notes, the attacks, that was all you? You made it easy though. You kept talking about your nightmares and how scared you were. But I knew you'd suspect me, so Ismelda and I came up with a little trick for that. You pretended to have a nightmare so you could join our investigations and get attacked along with me. I didn't know if it would work. You clearly suspected me all along, but you still fell for it. I guess my acting is even more brilliant than I thought. Well, I didn't fall for it. I'm the player. But don't even think that I could have been responsible for your nightmares. I'm no legitimate. You were also scared of a Pumpkin Johnny. Your imagination did the work for me. That's true, honestly. I suppose that makes sense. Our dreams could have been imaginations running away with us. But they were so vivid and contained so many details. Could that really all have been a coincidence? Face the truth, Silvers. You and your friends fooled yourself. I barely had to do any of the work. You are still catching these hands. But because you're a little wrenched, Ismelda was hurt. You'll be lucky not to get expelled. Well, you almost hurt Tulip when you cast Spellbender on her. I can do worse, Silvers. Just watch me. This has gone far enough. We need to remember what the story of Pumpkin Johnny was all about. Yeah. I think the hurting needs to stop. Let's just take Ismelda to the medical wing. And I keep trying to tell you, it's not nice to play mean tricks on people, even if it's Merula. Spare the morality play caller. I can't read. I will not. Merula and Ismelda tricked us and we tricked her back. Now everyone is out for revenge. The whole school is in an uproar and 2 students were sent to the hospital. Where does it end? It has to stop sometime. I think it can stop now. You're right, Ben. This has to end. You've done what we can do and we stop the Pumpkin Johnny attacks. So what now, Silvers? You're going to turn us in? You'd love that, wouldn't you? Yeah, we're going to turn you in, but first Ismelda to the hospital. Just remember that none of us are allowed in the forbidden forest without permission. If I get in trouble, so will you. So what's it going to be, Silvers? I'm not forgiving her. I'll tell you what, Merula. I think we can make a deal. Now that we have stopped your attacks, all that matters is for Hagrid's pumpkin party to be a success. If you agree to come and behave yourself, I'll consider forgetting all about this pumpkin Johnny business. Frick that! I'm not forgiving her. You want me to come to the pumpkin party? I suppose it beats detention. Alright, Silvers, you got a deal. And now, wait, what time is it? The pumpkin party is about to start! I could certainly use a cold glass of pumpkin juice after this. Agreed, let's all go to the pumpkin party and enjoy what's left of Halloween. And let's get his mother's uncle looked at. And I suppose we can enjoy the pumpkin party now. We've earned it. I've certainly earned it for guessing that Ismelda and Merula were doing this together. And Merula got herself cursed on purpose so that Ismelda could do it. So that we would not suspect her. But I knew they were collaborating. Okay, can the pumpkin party start, please? I'm hungry. Finally! That took forever to load. Oh, Penny did come. Look what Penny and Sky are doing. I love that. Oh, they're on a date. Penny and Sky are on a date. Ah, I love that. Okay, this is so cute. This is so cute. Okay, so Penny did come. So I assume Barnaby is here also. Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I'm stupid. He's eating. He's munching away. I'm jealous. I want to eat too. Ah, this is cute. This is so cute. They're dancing too and they're just over there. Y'all deserve this. Y'all are in so much trouble. Once we're out of here, you're catching my hands. Ah, this was meant to be Rowan. The party looks nice. I like it. This is cool. Hey there, Sarai. How do you like the party? It looks so cool. Yeah, this is adorable. They're on a date. Sky and Penny are on a date. And I love that. I love that. They're just over here. Ah, y'all are cute. Everyone's here. I guess Pumpkin Johnny wasn't able to ruin their fun after all. Thank goodness for that. All this Pumpkin Johnny business got way out of hand. Ben showed up earlier, He told me about your deal with Merula. I told Merula I wouldn't turn her in if she agreed to come here and behave. Was that alright? You'll have to ask Professor Dumbledore. I told him everything. Ben told me. God damn it, Hagrid. You did? Don't worry, you're not in trouble. He agreed to respect your deal, but only after he had a little talk with Merula. She deserves that. He also asked me to pass along his compliments on your negotiation skills. Mostly Professor Dumbledore was just glad this is all over and no one was seriously hurt. All your pumpkins were destroyed. That was low even for Merula. Yeah, that's what I'm upset about. And the fact that Barnaby got hurt. Cassidy's hands. It broke me heart to see me pumpkins all smashed, but it's alright now, Sarahi. I'll have you know that there's a new crop of pumpkins growing in my garden already. Better than ever. That's good to hear. Your garden wouldn't be the same without pumpkins. Barnaby, I love collecting them and feeding them to creatures. Well, I guess that's that. I'm glad it's finally over. All my fault, really. I wish I'd never told you that Pumpkin Johnny story in the first place. It's not your fault, Hagrid, but where did you hear that story? We couldn't find a clue about it anywhere. Well, I might have made it up. But, well, you're very good at making stories up then. When I saw how Merula was picking on Ben in the garden, I wanted to do something about it. So I started talking and the story came out of me, like a pumpkin sprouting out of the ground. You made the whole story about Pumpkin Johnny up? That was awesome. I could just let Merula have her way. It wasn't nice what she was doing. Then again, I might have heard the story when I was young and forgot about it just then. What I know for sure though is that you saved me pumpkin party and now everyone's having a good time. Hagrid, you're awesome. You know that? What about Dagbert Pips? Are you concerned he's going to provide pumpkins to Hogwarts from now on? I won't worry about old Mr. Pips. Those singing pumpkins of always provided proved to be quite a nuisance. Always breaking into song right in the middle of class and such. Okay. President Dumbledore told me that he'd be relying on me for pumpkins as long as he's headmaster. Okay. Then Hagrid, I'm relieved that everything seems to be back to normal. As normal as it gets around here, at least. Now go on, enjoy the party. Your friends are waiting for you. We earned this. Yay! Levy is also here and we all get to dance. That is so cute. I love that. I guess 2 pranks don't make a right. Was that the lesson? I don't know, man. I think I've earned a break. Where's the pumpkin juice? Give me the juice. I finally get to sit with Barnaby. I assume this is a day. And I get to have pumpkin juice. I earned this. I am taking a picture. Eating these pumpkin pasties feels like revenge. Haha. You have a very cute revenge, my boy. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. If I see anyone knock on a pumpkin again, I'll run in the opposite direction. Very good idea. Let's all do that. Because we know Merula's going to come up with another prank. Alright, you two behaving? I do regret that things went so far. Perhaps he got a little carried away. You don't say! Copper ratted us out, but Professor Dumbledore agreed to respect our deal. I'm glad Ben said something. I'll have you know the ankle is fine now. Thanks for asking. You're welcome. I'm glad it's okay. What is this game? Like, I've seen this in My Little Pony, but I don't know what this is. Why is it so funny? Also, did we have to interrupt Penny's date at Sky? Sorry, mystery caused trouble for everyone. Hagrid, you're fine. I'm so glad you're not worried about Pumpkin Johnny anymore. Don't worry about me, pumpkins. We're already growing back. Good. Srahi, isn't this wonderful? Yeah, I don't know what this game is, but okay. TLSQ is getting over, everyone. This was pretty fun. This was actually really fun TLSQ. Hello again, Silvers. Hello again, the one who causes all of my problems in life. Enjoying the party, Merula. Looks like you're behaving yourself. I'm honoring our deal, Silvers, even though your friend Copper already ratted us out. Thankfully, Professor Dumbledore agreed to let us off with the stern lecture. You deserve worse, but okay. And yes, I'm enjoying the party. It's not as bad as I was expecting. But now we can put this behind us and enjoy what's left of Halloween. There was one other thing I wanted to ask Merula. Pranking us is one thing, but did you have to go so far as to destroy Hagrid's pumpkins? What are you talking about? I never destroyed Hagrid's pumpkins. Huh? You didn't? Of course not. I wouldn't do that to Hagrid. Yeah, I did feel like something like... I did feel like that Merula wouldn't go that far. But I admit it perfectly fit into my plan. Thanks to that, a lot of you were more frightened of Pumpkin Johnny than ever. Next the question, who destroyed Hagrid's pumpkins? And I don't know, I didn't draw the Pumpkin Johnny face on the wall either. Nah, that was you. I was following Haywood when she found it on her own and it proved to be the perfect chance to strike. Wait, so you didn't destroy Hagrid's pumpkins or draw the Pumpkin Johnny face on the wall? That's it. All Esmeralda and I did was dress up as Pumpkin Johnny, jinx you and leave these notes behind. But if you didn't do those things, who did? How should I know? I don't have all the answers, Silvers. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get some more pumpkin juice. Okay. Maybe Pumpkin Johnny is real after all. That was strange. I thought we had gotten to the bottom of all this. Oh no, creepy music! So maybe Pumpkin Johnny is real after all. At least everyone's alright and Hagrid's party was a huge success. Let's not worry on anything. But where's Ben? Hagrid said he was here too. Ben, what the frick? Ah! Oh, it's that you, Ben? Don't scare me like that. Haven't we had enough of Pumpkin Johnny? Ben? Have you learned a lesson, huh? Yes, question mark? Yes. It's not nice to play tricks on people, even to people who play tricks on you. Maybe just give them a rap across the head and that's fine. Very good. Now you're going to light it up, Ben? Ben? That's not Ben, is it? That was strange. I wonder why Ben decided to dress up like that. I love how we still think it's Ben. Oh, hi, Ben. Oh, hi, Srahi. What's happening? Hagrid's party really came together, didn't it? Ben, what is happening? Huh? Ben, how did you get changed so fast? Changed? What are you talking about? That wasn't you talking to me just now? I've been bobbing for apples, right? Bobbing for apples, that's what it's called. I only just now got dried off. If that wasn't you, then who was it? Srahi, I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe it's the pumpkin juice talking, but I think this turned out to be the best Halloween at Hogwarts yet. Have you tried the pumpkin pasties? They're extra good. Yes, I ate like 10 of them with Barnaby. No, I haven't. Let's go. Might as well try them before they're gone. Happy Halloween, Srahi! Happy Halloween! What the hell was that? Huh? Okay. This background goes hard, by the way. The castle in the background and this party. I like it. What the hell is this outfit? And why would you ever wear it? This is a Halloween costume, I guess. This is our reward, people. The pumpkin Johnny costume. This was a fun TLSQ. You guys have it. I hope you also enjoy it. And Halloween is just like in 3-4 days. I will try to have my drawings ready before Halloween. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoy your TLSQ. So bye everyone, and I'll see all of you next week or whatever we get next week. Story chapter probably. Bye bye. This video is going to take so long to edit.